crazy functional QRP transceiver. Not as interested in the SSB side of things, but just as a code radio or digital radio. Okay, thanks, Joel. Appreciate it, and yeah, have fun. Enjoy the winter projects, and yeah, we have warm weather to look forward to. It's in about I want to say about -10 here in Saskatoon right now. We've got a little bit of healthy dose of snow on the ground already, but we'll be warming up tomorrow, and it will melt off. It should be +9, +10 here tomorrow. So, all right, more check-ins from Eastern Canada, Ontario, and East for the TransCanada Net, your net control station, by the way. Myself, Victor Echo 5 Uniform Oscar. My name is Dave, and I'm located in Saskatoon. So, any further check from Canada, please join us now.
Victor Echo 3 Oscar Whiskey Tango, VE3 OWT, Jeff in Belleville.
KE2 GSM, Rockport, New York.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Bravo, Miramichi, New Brunswick.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor.
Kilometers north of London,
St. Andrews, West Ontario.
in and out.
Okay, just gonna hold up the list there. So the UK station in and out again.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's George 8, Foxtrot Mike Tango, G8 FMT, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Peter, we got you. Golf 8, Foxtrot Mike Tango, got you in and out. Also, there was a station in New York. A station in New York again.
KE2 GSM, Brockport, New York.
Okay, real good. Sorry, I was confused. I should have had your call sign the first time, but I did not get it right. Victor Echo 2, Golf Sierra Mike. All right, you were on the list. I'm going to go to the top of the list here, though. And I had a recheck from, I just want to check here. 1 second. Victor Echo 3, Oscar Whiskey Tango. And then I've got Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Bravo. Victor Echo 3, Alpha Whiskey Victor. And Victor Echo 2, Golf Sierra Mike. So to the top of the list, Victor Echo 3, Oscar Whiskey Tango. What excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Yeah, Victor Echo 3 Oscar Whiskey Tango here. Yeah, still playing around with DMR in the area. I've got the open spot, so just trying to figure it all out software-wise and just make sure that I make the correct contacts. Other than that, that's about all I'm doing right now, other than doing VHF. So VE3 OWT clear.
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it, and thanks for checking into the net. And hope to work you again later on down the log, as they say. Down the list to Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Bravo. That's Doug in Miramichi. Welcome to the net. And Doug, what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Bravo. What excites me about amateur radio is it's a great pastime and it's a great distraction and provides me with a little bit of stress relief from what I'm doing now, which is hand digging up my water well. Anyway, yeah, and 10 meters is wide open today, and that was pretty exciting this morning, too. And that's all I had. We'll let you get on with the net, V1DAB.
Very good. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. And good luck with your well. Also, yeah, Adrian mentioned 10 was open as well. Did work Sierra Leone on 15 meters CW, and I was trying to work them on 10 meters phone, but I couldn't break the pile up. So anyway, yeah, upper bands are open today. It's fantastic. Great to hear. Enjoy them while we got them, for sure. All right, thanks again. And over to Ernest. Welcome to the net, Ernest, and great to hear from you. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Ernest, what are you into these days? Go ahead.
Thank you for bringing me in there. Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to be coming up on my into my second year having HF privileges. First year was quite a blast, and just trying to be able to work all bands, all modes. I am in the CW Ops training. Just finished the basic part of that, and now I'm out doing a little bit of hunting here and there, trying to just get better at that before the fundamental class starts in January. So all things radio fun, that's what I'm all about. Back over to you.
Very good. Thanks, Ernest. Appreciate that. And I had your call sign wrong. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. I should know better. I just fat fingered it wrong into the logbook. And hey, congratulations on your CW work there, to work you on the air. Also a member of CW Ops myself, and quite enjoyed on getting on the air in the weekly CWTs and things on Wednesday there. And it's a great organization, and love the fact that there's some training available for people as well, and you've got some good resources at your fingertips there, Ernest. And yeah, get on the air, and I know you like to do parks on the air and things like that, so that's a great place to get on the air and exercise
this is
some
VA3
CW
RSP,
contacts.
VHF,
Always good to
Burlington.
hear more CW operators on the POTUS side of things. 73. Thanks again, Ernest. And I'll go down the list to Gilles, Victor Echo 2, Golf Sierra Mike, who happens to be in New York these days. Go ahead, Gilles.
Eagle M0 RST QR.
Okay, station standby. Victor Echo 2, Golf Sierra Mike for the TransCanada Net. Gilles, it's your turn. Please come back and let us know what you're into in ham radio these days. Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard from Jill. I will open it up. One more round of check-ins from Eastern Canada, Ontario and East for the TransCanada Net. Your net control, Victor Echo 5 Uniform Oscar. My name is Dave, and I'm located in Saskatoon. Please join us now.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Golf Juliet Mobile, Tim in Belleville.
KE2 GSM, if you're willing to talk to somebody from the United States.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike, in and out. Back to net.
Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Romeo Yankee, Henry in Windsor, Ontario.
RST QRP portable, M0 RST QRP portable.
Okay, I'm just going to hold the list there. So there was, just hang on here, got Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Golf Juliet. I got Victor Echo 5 RGM, I think it was short time there, Randy. I think I got the call sign wrong. Victor Alpha 3 Hotel Romeo Yankee, and I got Mike 0 Romeo Sierra Charlie. I'm going to assume that's short time. If not, you can check in again when we get to the world section. The station from the United States. Could I maybe just wait until we get to the U.S. for your check-in? So top of the list, I'm going to go up to Tim, Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Golf Juliet. Welcome to the TransCanada Net, and what are you excited about in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
The QRP portable, standing by.
Okay, Mike 0 Romeo Sierra Charlie, please stand by. We are in the midst of the TransCanada Net here. I'll give you an opportunity to check in again here momentarily, but I've got you on the list for a short time. I'll come down to you on the bottom of the list here in a second if you want to contribute to the net. But for now, again, it's a controlled net. Please follow the lead of your net control operator, which is myself. And for now, I'm calling for Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Golf Juliet. Tim in Belleville. Welcome to the net. How are you doing today, and what are you up to in ham radio? Go ahead.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon to everyone, and also good evening to everyone on net. I'm just on my way home. It's snowing where I am in eastern Ontario, so it was only a matter of time before it was going to happen, so I'm kind of liking the sight of it, not the drive, but the sight nonetheless. As far as ham radio is concerned, I don't delve into it too much just because of other things that I got going on, but I have a mobile setup, obviously with what I'm on, and just a small base at home, and usually just VHF, UHF, which is just fine for what I needed to do. Maybe delve into a little bit of HF down the road, but I just keep it pretty simple, just so I don't get overwhelmed and overloaded with things. So, but then again, there's more to discover with the hobby. So I'll send it back to you. Thanks again for taking my check-in, and I hope everyone has a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Golf Julie Mobile, back to net, 7-3.
Yeah, 73, Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Golf Julie. I appreciate the check-in, and thanks for joining us, and hope to work you later on down the log. Check in future versions of the net. Appreciate that. I'm going to cruise down to the bottom of the list here. I'm not sure if Mike 0 Romeo Sierra Charlie is short time, or if you want to join the net, the QRP portable station. Let me know if you want to join the net and answer the question of the week. What excites you in amateur radio? Go ahead. All right, no contact. Okay, going to move over to Western Canada now. So Manitoba and West Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, and anybody in the north, check into the TransCanada net. Please join us now.
Victor Echo 7, India Golf, Quebec.
Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform. Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform. Randy in Kelowna.
Victor Echo 4, Alpha Whiskey Bravo on Echo Link in Manitoba. Brandon, Alan.
Okay, got a few check-ins there. Got, pardon me, Victor Echo 7, India Golf, Quebec. Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform, and Victor Echo 4, Alpha Whiskey Bravo. To the top of that list, Randy in Mission, British Columbia. Welcome to the net, and what are you excited about ham radio-wise these days?
It's a fascinating hobby, and there's a lot of good people I talk to all the time, and lots of nets to keep you busy and to keep you going on for a while. Lots of new projects that need to be worked on and fixed up and put on the air and stuff like that. And so it's kind of like real interesting to know all these things are at the tip of your fingers that you can do something with. I'll pass it back to you, and hello to Randy up there in Kelowna.
Okay, thanks, fantastic, appreciate that. And yeah, I got two Randys back to back. Randy says hi from Mission to Kelowna, and that's a nice segue down to Victor Echo 7 Mike X-ray uniform. Randy in Kelowna, welcome to the net, and what excites you in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
In Mission, he's famous. We chat just about every morning on the Rainbow Country net out of the Vancouver area over ALLSTAR. Nonetheless, I've been licensed since July, and ALLSTAR, I've been playing with ALLSTAR. I've been a computer person for 30 years, so it was a bit of a natural transition. I'm trying to learn how to solder, badly I might add. I'm learning more to desolder, and I just started playing with DMR.
Oh, awesome. And yeah, welcome to the hobby after 30 years. I've been in IT for 37 years myself, and just winding down my career as we speak. So finding my way to the to retirement here in December. But yeah, welcome to amateur radio, and yeah, it's a nice segue from IT and computer stuff. Leverage a lot of that, and I can do different things too. And hey, excellent that you're getting into DMR. I've been saying I've been getting into DMR for years. I have a DMR radio here, but I just haven't actually closed the loop and figure out how to do a proper code plug program for it yet. But there's lots of resources around town here, so eventually I will hunker down and get into that. But excellent, great to hear, and yeah, enjoy your time in the hobby. It's no end of fun things to do. All right, down the list to Victor Echo 4 Alpha Whiskey Bravo, Alan. And I don't have your town name there on, but you're in on Echolink anyway. Over to you. What excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll just take a minute here to make sure I'm on. We've lost our All-Star connection here in Brandon and Winnipeg, I believe. So I'm on Echolink, and I've just figured it out in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm enjoying it tremendously. All the rest of the UHFs and 2 meters and that is where I spend most of my time. But it's all exciting. Been on for 6 months as I got my license in March, and enjoying it all. So thank you for doing the net. 73, Miss Allen in Brandon, Manitoba.
Very good, Alan. Excellent, and sounding good on Echolink. Sorry to hear about the All-Star nodes being down there in Brandon and Winnipeg. Hope they get those up and running soon. And you sound fantastic. Audio is good. So a packet drop, but that could be on my end here as well. Who knows? But sounding good, and welcome to the net. Hope to hear you in future versions of it. All right, I'm going to open it up for more check-ins from Western Canada, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, and anybody from the north to join the TransCanada net. Please join us now.
Victor Echo 7 India Foxtrot.
Okay, just going to stop there for a second. Victor Echo 7 India Foxtrot. Could you say your call again?
This is Victor Echo 7 India Echo Foxtrot, Stan in Abbotsford.
Okay, Stan, got you on the list. Victor Echo 7 India Echo Foxtrot. Other check-ins from Western Canada, please join us now.
Victor Echo 6 Zulu Mike Zulu, Ryan, Strathcona County, Alberta, over.
Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Fox, VE7 Washington, Florida.
Okay, that's a short list, but that's perfect, nicely manageable. As mentioned, I got Victor Echo 7 India Echo Fox, Victor Echo 6 Zulu Mike Zulu, and Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Fox. To the top of the list is Stan in Abbotsford. Welcome to the net. And Stan, what are you into in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning to all from British Columbia, city of Abbotsford. This is Victor Echo 7 India Echo Foxtrot, Stan here. Well, I appreciate antenna works and working on my station here, gradually setting things up. Still lots of things to finalize here, but I really enjoy the aspect of antennas and all that regards communications. I'm really into DX. I really love DXing, and I've got number of cards that have been put in a box for many years, and finally I am getting them to be looked at after by a card checker, and then enter all of them in a database. Hope more awards and things like that. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the aspect of also communicating during times when There's a contest going on, so really enjoyed that. Also the friendships, it's really nice. The social aspect of it is also very appealing to me. So with that, I'll say my 73s, all the best to everybody listening, and I'll send it back to you. V7 India Echo Foxtrot.
Good morning, Stan.
Okay, very good, Stan, and thanks for checking in. And yeah, it's great pictures of you on your tower working on your 4-element HF Yagi there. It's impressive looking setup there, and hope to work you on HF sometime. Just checked. I don't think we worked on HF yet, but we will hopefully do that sooner than later. So 73, and thanks for joining us from Abbotsford. Down the list of Victor Echo 6, Zulu Mike Zulu. That's Ryan in Strathcona County. Says Fort Saskatchewan. I assume Fort Saskatchewan is in Strathcona County. I could be wrong. Don't know my my micro Alberta geography very well. But over to you, Ryan. Welcome to the net. And what are you excited about in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Roger, Zulu Mike Zulu. I'm a relatively new operator. I got my license the first weekend of October. I run both VHF, digital. I'm not a radio snob. I'll use anything to communicate. But I'm slowly learning that antenna science doesn't apply in Alberta. I've built a couple, I've bought a couple, and so far the only thing I got working is an inverted V dipole.
Oh gosh. Well, welcome to the hobby, first of all. Thanks, Ryan, for joining the net as well. And oh yeah, you'll have lots of fun with antennas. I'm glad you've got the inverted V dipole working. It seems to be one of the more reliable. Any dipole designs seem to be the ones that work almost right out of the box, unless of course you've got some mechanical problem. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I would recommend maybe looking at a antenna analyzer at some point. With the vector network and the small VNAs and things that can be a little daunting, but great tools to have, or some kind of network analyzer when you're building antennas if you haven't done so yet. But thanks, Ryan, appreciate it, and thank you for joining us from Strathcona County, and welcome to the hobby, and have fun. Down the list, Rick, Victor Echo 7, Whiskey Foxtrot, New Westminster. Welcome to the net, and Rick, what are you into these days? What excites you about ham radio? Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. V7 Whiskey Fox, New Westminster, just outside Vancouver. Looks like another beautiful day here. Warm, no snow, not yet. What am I into these days? Well, over the years, I've been into a lot. I used to hang out with a bunch of guys that we just got into everything. Somebody said, hey, let's try this, and we'd spend the next long period of time getting into it. So, gosh, back in the days, we did everything from RTTY to SSTV, FastScan TV, satellite EME, everything, and we would really get into it. Anyways, I am back into satellite. Satellite's been sort of an interest that for me. So when I was asked to, if I wanted to be involved with the formation of AMSAT Canada, I said absolutely. So we're in the throes of getting that set up, and I get on satellites still quite frequently, and there's lots happening in that realm. And I think it's probably one of the fastest growing areas in the hobby, and it looks like because satellites are getting cheaper to make, and they're getting cheaper to launch. That used to be a big problem years ago, cost of launching. But so it's a growth area. So I've decided to jump back into it and share my knowledge in that area. Back to net.
Oh, excellent, Rick. No, that's great, and congratulations on your work with setting up AMSAT Canada. That's fantastic, and great to hear that the perspective that we're getting more satellites. I know it's FM satellites are pretty popular. It's simply the very little friction to entry into it. You can get on with some fairly modest equipment and home brewing antennas and things like that. That's fantastic. I actually have an ICOM 9700 sitting here in a box that I bought from an estate this summer. I haven't actually hooked it up yet, but contemplating possibly getting into satellites and sort of on the fence. But I don't know. Maybe you can talk me into it sometime. Fantastic. Appreciate that. And as always, thanks for joining the NetRick. And we're here every week, so hope to talk to you again. All right, open it up to one more round of check-ins from Western Canada before I move to south of the border. Any other check-ins from Western Canada? Please join us now. All right, nothing heard. I'll just do any late or missed from Canada before we move to the U.S. Any other stations from Canada want to join the net? Please join us now.
Victor Echo 2 Oscar, my uniform, VE2 ORU.
Victor Echo 2 Oscar Romeo uniform. Alexander, thank you for joining the net and from Montreal, and welcome. And Alexander, what are you into? What excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
V2RU, Alex here. Yeah, so now I'm building and configuring my IRLP node. So I'm ham since March, and I'm into digital radio. So I built myself a ASL node, then one hotspot, MMDVM hotspot, also open spot for other digital modes, or else DigiPi for data modes, digital data modes, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, IRLP only hardware-based mode. So like other ones, you can use your phone basically, DroidStar for any kind of DMR, YSF, D-Star, M17. Then there is, I have iPhone. Then there is repeater phone application for ALLSTAR network and Echolink. Of course, Echolink there too. Yeah, but for IRLP, you need like a hardware. It's a bit closed network, so yeah, you cannot build it like ASL. So for that, you need the node with this number programmed and pre-built and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit complicated how to get it. But yeah, that's what I'm exploring now, and that's what I'm using right now. So that's it. To the net.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you checking into the net. And oh yeah, the IRLP I think is the original internet linking from many years ago, devised by Dave Cameron from Victor Echo 7 land. So that's exciting, and curious about the DigiPi myself as well. I know there's a couple people locally who acquired them. Looks like an interesting device that brings all of the digital modes and interfaces to your phone and things. So that's very interesting. Thank you, Alex, and please check into future versions of the net. And appreciate you sharing with us today. Any other check-ins from Canada? Any later missed Canadian stations before we move to the U.S.? Please join us now.
Here is Victor
Nothing heard.
1 Mike Golf Sierra VY1 MGS. Michael.
Okay, just about missed you, Michael. Thank goodness for full duplex PC-based transceivers. Victor Yankee 1, Michael Golf Sierra, thank you for joining the net from Whitehorse, Michael. And what are you excited about in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
VY1MGS returning. Well, thanks for bringing me in, and thanks for doing the net. Sounding great here. Yeah, hooray for full duplex. I really need to set up a configuration like that. It's on the list. Oh, I'm excited about that. So you could add that to the list of things I'm excited to do in ham radio. There's a long list for sure. Not enough time. I'm excited for you. But, sounds like you'll have some more time yourself to play on some things that say maybe work gets in the way of. So I'm excited for you on that. For amateur radio most recently, I'm also excited to facilitate a winter amateur radio course with the club here, and we have a number of people interested. Working out some of the final logistics here, but we'll see what the turnout is. I had a good run last year, so I find that exciting. I like meeting people, meeting new good people, and learning things and helping other people learn things. It's one of the many things I'm really excited about in amateur radio. So hey, thanks for asking. Thanks again for doing it. In Whitehorse, it's minus 5 degrees Charlie, and it's snowing quite hard. We woke up to about 3 inches of accumulation, and now it looks like we're up to about 5. And no end in sight at the moment. We had about 130 millimeters or 13 centimeters of snow forecast. So we'll see. We're right about there. See what happens. 673 to all. Thanks for being there. Back to net control from VY1MGS 73.
Hey, thanks, Michael. Appreciate that, and thanks for the kind words. Victor Yankee 1 Mike Golf Sierra, and yes, there is no end to the fun things that you can do, and glad to hear that you are anticipating putting on a local course there, and it's something we're kicking around with our local club as well, Saskatoon District Amateur Radio Association, and we are actively pursuing locations and instructors and things to put on a course. We haven't put one on since just as COVID was hitting, so I think hopefully there's a pent-up demand for it, and we can get a number of people in for a basic course. Also, a few are asking for an advanced course, which we haven't run for many years as well, so looking forward to being involved with that also in the new year. So good luck with that, and curious to hear how things go for you. All right, I'm going to move to the United States, to the US of A, and see if there are any stations in the United States who would like to check into the TransCanada net. Please send your call sign phonetically now. Go ahead.
Control, Kilo 6, Papa, Kilo Lima, K6PKL.
It's Kilo Echo 2, George Sam Michael, Western New York State, specifically Brockport, New York.
Kilo 2, Whiskey, November Whiskey.
Just stand by for a second. The Kilo Echo 2, Juliet Station in New York. I didn't get the rest of your call. Can you send your call again?
Yes, sir. Kilo Echo 2, George Sam Michael, Western New York.
Okay, I got the call that time and put it into NetLogger. Well, I'll clean up NetLogger in a second. All right, other stations from the U.S. To check in, please join us now.
Kilo 2, Whiskey, November Whiskey.
All right, I got a short list there with Kilo 2 Whiskey, November Whiskey. Thanks for checking. I'll start at the top of the list. And Bill in Manteca, California, Kilo 6, Papa Kilo Lima. You can start us out, and then we'll go down the list to Kilo Echo 2 Golf Sierra Mike and Kilo 2 Whiskey, November Whiskey. Bill, go ahead. Thanks for joining the net.
Okay, first of all, I want to mention that because I have an 8-tone DMR radio in my mobile, my pickup truck, and also I have a couple of HTs that are for DMR also. When I downloaded the list to refresh the list of my HTs yesterday, there was 329 to 292 if I get the right. Anyway, contacts, people that have registered in the DMR. So that's how. And the last time I did it, there was only like 200, I think, and 90,000, something like that. So it continues to grow exponentially. DMR does, and the interest in it. I have also a Yaesu radio, and it's the FT5D, and I just mastered that radio. So, and I didn't want to buy new ones, so I bought using off eBay, and I've got it all programmed and everything and running that. And secondly, I wanted to mention to the other ham that I put up a 10-meter vertical V, inverted V should be, not vertical V, inverted V anyway, antenna, and because my all-band vertical doesn't load good on 10 meters, and I was really surprised. First day I had it up, there was a contest going on 10 meters, and I had contacts clear down the Bahamas on it, and that antenna is more oriented east to west. And by the way, what I did with that is I tuned it up with my antenna tuner, which antenna analyzer, which I would really recommend getting one of those. Anyway, I kept folding the wire back and not cutting it off, just folding it back, and that it really worked good. So basically that's how I was able to get it in resonance. So, and it kept trying to resonate down lower, and I finally got it up in the 10-meter band. But yeah, you need to do some experimenting. And I really been amazed. I had a contact on 10 meters with a ham, and in North Dakota, the other day, there was like stretching wires between us using that inverted V. So wire antennas really work to make it work with them. So anyway, so if I have a good one there, and coming from sunny California, so where politics is getting better here at K6PTL.
Okay, real good, Bill. Yeah, thanks for joining the net again today. It's always a pleasure to talk to you when I'm net control station, and great to hear about your success with the 10-meter antenna there. That's fantastic, and you're definitely probably in a better DX location than I am, which is why you're probably getting a nice almost omnidirectional propagation with a wire antenna there. So that's real good, and yeah, hope to hear from you again. And hope it stays warm down there in Manteca. All right, down my list here to Kilo Echo 2, Golf Sierra Mike, Gordon in Brockport, New York. Welcome to the net. And
first of all, I would like to apologize to everyone I did not know about the check-in rules, and I think I stomped on somebody, and I like to say I apologize to you folks. Yeah, what excites me about amateur radio is communicating with people and talking with people. I'm a very new ham. I've only had my license for a couple of weeks. I'm still trying to figure out what radio to buy, and I think I'm leaning toward a handheld because according to the local rules and regulations of where I live, I'm not allowed to put up an external antenna, which kind of stinks, but I'll figure out something. I am a retired rocket scientist. I am not kidding when I say that. I did work for Lockheed Martin Space Systems out in Littleton, Colorado. I retired back home here in Brockport after spending many years helping NASA get off the ground, so to speak. So back to you, KE2 GSM.
Very good, Gordon, and yeah, congratulations on your rocket science career with Lockheed Martin. There, that's fantastic. I always love to hear of things like that, and not a problem at all on the check-in rules. Especially when you're new to the hobby, trying to learn all the protocols and things like that. And we're pretty easy on this net. Everybody is, for the most part, is pretty cordial, and nobody intends to interfere. So not a problem at all. An apology accepted, and also not necessary, but appreciate it very much. And we're here every week, 1300 Eastern time for an hour and a half. So please join us again. And I will say that misery will love company when it comes to living in an HOA. It is a predominant topic in ham radio, and there's a lot of creative solutions to antennas and things. So
Good afternoon.
You'll have no shortage of resources to look into to get into whatever aspect of the hobby fancies you there, Gordon. Thanks again for joining from Brockport, New York, and hope to hear you again. I'm going to go down the list to Kilo 2 Whiskey November Whiskey. David in Brooklyn, New York. Welcome to the net, and what excites you in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
November Whiskey. Currently in Shelter Island, New York. It's about 100 miles east of the city of New York. And hello to my New York compatriot in Rocketport, hi, New York, George, I believe it is. No, Gordon, sorry. Yeah, what I'm into is old radios that are decommissioned from services. So anything with a Papa Radio Charlie prefix, I'm into it. I grew up in YXE, and on 20th Street, there was a pawn shop that had decommissioned communications equipment from Dundurn. I think it's the Army base there, CAF base. And it would come into the shop, and I'd go there every week just to see what was new. And I really caught the green radio bug, I think, back then. So I've been kind of into that for years now, and I'm trying to connect an ALE, automatic link establishment system, to my PRC 320 now. So the green radios are a big hobby of mine, and I don't think my bank account likes it either. But I continue to love that kind of commercial equipment, kind of single-use equipment. It's just like one-way or two-way conversations, and that's it. Nothing really extraneous about it, but it's fun. It's a challenge, and it gets me outside, too. Thanks for picking me up from New York. Kilo 2 Whiskey November Whiskey, back to net control.
Cool stuff there, David, and fine business on, I think, I don't know if you said you grew up in Tune or not, but that would be Rose's Auction, just off of 20th Street and Avenue B there. And sadly, it's gone. It's been gone for a couple of years now. I used to love going in there, and I never did pick up any of the military surplus radios there, but I was looking at your QRZ page, and so sorry, did you grow up in Saskatoon, or was that what you said? Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. I left Saskatoon in the early 80s and have been kind of an expat ever since, living in the New York area.
Oh, awesome to hear. What are the odds? Well, that's great. And yeah, I love the PRC radio that you've got in your man pack here on your QRZ page. And fantastic. Thanks for joining the net. We're here every week. And I am the net controller about every 7 or 8 weeks. So hopefully we'll chat with you again. And again, welcome to the net. So thanks from Kilo 2 Whiskey November Whiskey, and our 2 New York stations and our 1 station from California. Any other U.S. stations want to join the net today, please join us now.
Control Kilo 6 Papa Kilo Lima for recheck.
Go ahead, Bill. You're certainly welcome to recheck. Go ahead.
I want to tell the other ham a little story out there about being restricted housing. When we were over in the island of Kauai over there, we had a 2-story building, and what I did is I had a roll-up J-pole antenna, which is made with and it's a twin lead antenna, and I tuned it up so it resonated both on 2 meters and 440. And I hung it from the ceiling up there of our rental, and I was able to communicate across from Kauai to Oahu Island, which is probably about 60 or so miles across the ocean there. And you know, and I had really good results with that antenna. So, and someone mentioned to him there's some simple fixes to making things work where you can't have an antenna outside. So, and you know, you just have to be innovative. And also, the ARL has a book out for restricted antennas, you know, areas. So, and we contend with that in our area too. We have people live in HOAs that have to be careful how they put up antennas in case they think, you know.
Very good. Thanks for the recheck, Bill, and thanks for pointing out that resource for Gordon in Brockport, New York. And also, sorry if you didn't mention this, Bill, about restricted antenna situations and things like that. Let's not forget also that we have lots of great modes and things, and not just on the digital voice modes, but on HF with FT8s and all those modes and things really lend themselves to, I hate to use the word compromised operations. It isn't really compromised, it's a innovative operation. We can do a lot more with a lot less these days, so it's fantastic. Thanks again, Bill, for checking in, and I'll open it up for another round of check-ins from the U.S. For the TransCanada Net. Please join us now. Okay, well, we're a little early for anybody anywhere part of the net, but I will open it up to anybody anywhere who wants to join the TransCanada Net through this noise that we've got here. Anybody anywhere who wants to join the TransCanada Net, please check in now.
2 Delta 0 Papa Echo Yankee D0 PEY Gavin, Isle of Man.
All right, Gavin in the Isle of Man.
Delta Echo VA3CJZ Theodore Burlington, Canada, in and out.
Okay, I think I got Victor Alpha 3 Delta Delta Echo in and out. Thank you. I believe that's David. I'll just correct that really quick. Is it Victor Echo or Victor Alpha 3 Delta Delta Echo?
It is Victor Alpha 3 Tango Delta Theodore Burlington, Ontario.
Okay, Theodore, thank you so much for the correction. Victor Alpha 3 Tango Echo. Thanks for joining the net, Theodore, and we're here every week, so please join us again. Up the list to Gavin in the Isle of Man, 2 Delta 0 Papa Echo Yankee. Welcome to the net, Gavin, and what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Delta 0 Papa Echo Yankee in the group. Probably right at the moment is my new 9700, well, new to me, 9700 I got the other week. Started to play around with VHF satellites, done some competitions in the UK, so really peaked it. It's, you forget that HF works really easy in comparison to VHF and UHF. And hopefully, when I've got an antenna for it, to be playing with 23 SAMs as well. So that's been taking up the majority of my time of late. So yeah, definitely that new radio. Back to the group.
Very good. 2 Delta 0 Papa Echo Yankee from your net control, Victor Echo 5 Uniform Oscar. Thank you so much, Gavin. And just one comment, I really like your QRZ page. Love the format of it. It really, really stands out, and great information presentation there. So thank you for that. And I may have mentioned as well earlier, I also have an IC9700 that's sitting in a box here. I'm going to move my amplifier off the main table over to the side here and put it beside my HF radio here and get it connected to an outside antenna. I don't think there's a lot of 23 centimeter operation around here, and our population density isn't quite what it is in the UK, so I don't know how good terrestrially it will be, but I'm certainly interested in some satellite operations, and of course with the built-in D-Star, maybe getting back on D-Star here a little bit. But very good. Thank you, Gavin, for that. And please join us again. We're here every week at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I want to say that would be, I don't even know UTC. Well, I guess we're at 1800 UTC here, so 6 p.m. your time, I'm guessing, roughly. And thanks again. So anybody, anywhere wants to join the net, we've got another roughly 20 minutes left, and looking for any stations to check into the TransCanada net and tell us what you're excited about. Please send your call sign now, please.
Victor Echo 7, Echo India Alpha. Victor Echo 7, Echo India Alpha.
Victor Echo 3, Golf, Victor Golf, Belleville.
Victor Echo 4, Echo Lima Bravo, Jorge.
All right, I got 3 calls there. I got Victor Echo 7, Echo India Alpha, Victor Echo 3 Golf, Victor Golf, and Victor Echo 4, Echo Lima Bravo. And I'll just say, Ron in Pritchard, British Columbia, I feel like you might have checked in earlier and I might have got your call sign wrong when I was doing short time. But I could be wrong there too. I've been known to be wrong a few times. But you get to start here, Ron. Victor Echo 7, Echo India Alpha, welcome to TransCanada Net. And what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Hi, good day to yourself and everyone on that. Yeah, I tried to check in earlier just as an in and an out there, but everything about it, I guess. Just got into it after many years of being out of it, but everything about it, awesome hobby, that's for sure, along with my music hobby. So I thought I'd try and get back in. I was having difficulties here getting in through my node, and so I'm coming in right now via my repeater phone app. So just everybody have an awesome day, and thanks for taking my check-in.
Very good. I'm glad I got it wrong on a short time. You can always check in short time and come back as well, which you have done. So that's fantastic, and great to hear from you. And we're here every week, so please join us again. And glad that hopefully you find ham radio somewhat complimentary to your music hobby as well. I know that the sort of I guess mindset almost seems to go together for a lot of people. We get a lot of people who are into music and also into ham radio as well. So that's fantastic. Thanks, Ronald. Appreciate it. We're here every week. Join us again. Cam in Belleville, Victor Echo 3, Victor Golf. Great to hear from you. I was wondering if you were going to be on. And over to you, and tell us, tell me and everybody on the net what excites you about ham radio these days. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. VE3, VE5, UO, VE3, GVG. Yeah, well, one thing I'm excited about it. This is the first transmission with my regular radio on through this case in the linking system. It's kind of interesting.
Disconnected.
But yep, a new location for me, brand new. So I've only been here a few days. So anyway, there you go. That's the excitement. A lot of all kinds of neat things to discover. I moved from being the 3rd floor in a condo to a 9th floor in a rental. So anyway, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of experimentation done from this place. Anyway, VE3, VE5, UO, VE3G, VG.
Oh, great to hear, Cam. And by the way, you sound great. This is a recent radio setup. Your audio is fantastic, and I would imagine a 9th floor setup is kind of exciting. If only we could all get our antennas up that high. That's great. I hope that gives you some unique opportunities for experimentation with the hobby there, Cam. And great to hear from you again. Always nice to hear your voice when I'm net control here. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. 73, my friend. Down the list, Victor Echo 4, Echo Lima Bravo. I believe it's Jorge. Is that correct? And you were in Winnipeg, and welcome to the net. And what excites you about ham radio? Go ahead.
Good afternoon to all. Yes, my name is Jorge. I'm located in Winnipeg. Actually, I am into satellites. I am playing with a handheld and a Yagi antenna, trying to do my first contact over satellite. So well, I am now into it. I'm really so much fun. You have like so many things to do and learn. So I enjoy almost everything. But right now, satellite. Good to back to net. Thank you.
Very good, and I love to hear your enthusiasm, Jorge. That's fantastic, and glad you're having a lot of fun with that. That is contagious, that kind of enthusiasm, and make me want to get my my FM radios out and do some satellite work. And hopefully you've got some nice warm clothes. I would say it's probably the same in Winnipeg as it is here, which is what we'd expect in at this time of year as we make that transition into winter. But hopefully you stay warm there, Jorge. And thank you for joining the net. And we're here every week, so hopefully we'll hear you again later on down the log. Thanks again. Any stations, anybody, anywhere to join the TransCanada net today, please join us now.
2 Echo 1 Foxtrot Uniform Quebec. 2 Echo 1 Foxtrot Uniform Quebec.
All right, I got a double there. I got 2 Echo 1 Foxtrot Uniform Quebec, and there was another station at the same time. Could you please send your call sign?
Echo 5 Delta Charlie Papa.
All right, I got Victor Echo 5 Delta Charlie Papa in Regina. I will start with John in, it says here, Dustin, Northampton in the United Kingdom. 2 Echo 1 Foxtrot Uniform Quebec. Thanks for joining us, John. What are you excited about in ham radio these days? Go ahead.
To everyone, FUQ, first of all, it's nice to talk to you again. Hope you're keeping well. I'm enjoying a fireworks display which is going off outside my shut window because it's dark here at the moment. Ham radio wise, I like chatting to people through the iGate, through Echo Link, whatever, and especially chatting to you guys on the Canada net basically. So, because I work a lot in the week, I'm only on the air at the weekend, and I do make the most of it. And you may be able to hear some bangs, which is the fireworks going off. And I'm enjoying the display very much. Thank you for letting me come in, and I hope to talk to you again soon. 7-3, back to you.
Very good, and nice to talk to you again as well, John. And I know we've had several conversations in the past, so great to hear from you from central England. And yes, we can hear the fireworks, so thank you for sharing those with us as well. And hopefully we'll hear you on the net again. 73, my friend. And down to Doug. Douglas, Victor Echo 5 Delta Charlie Papa. Down in Regina. I was just there last night. Went to the Riders game and was quite happy with the outcome there. Absolutely fantastic experience. Over to you, Doug. Go ahead, and thanks for joining the net. And what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Sir, and everybody else in the net. I've been a ham radio operator since 1984. I've been through various aspects of the hobby. There's so much to do in here that it's easy to get lost in many, many aspects of the hobby. I'm currently on my VHF handheld to a J-pole up above my roofline, going into our local repeater here in Regina, and on the VHF side that's tied into our
Okay, Doug, you dropped off there. VE5DCP. We lost you. We were talking about your setup there. You were connected into the local repeater, and then you had some information about your antenna setup there. Then you dropped off. Are you still there, Doug? VE5DCP, VE5UO. Okay, don't know what happened, Doug, but thanks for checking in if you are hearing me. And I'm certain that we've met in the past or talked on the air sometime before there, Doug. So hopefully we will chat again. Thanks for joining the net. Any other check-ins? Anybody anywhere? We've got another 11 minutes till the end of the net. Anybody anywhere for the TransCanada net? Please join us now.
Victor Echo 3 Lima Sierra Oscar.
Okay, Victor Echo 3 Lima Sierra Oscar, Lee in, I believe it's in Pontypool, Ontario. Hopefully I got that right. Victor Echo 3 Lima Sierra Oscar, welcome to the net. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. Apologies, just slightly distracted. Thanks for joining the net, and what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Well, good afternoon to yourself and everybody on frequency. Haven't joined this net in quite a while. Was just floating through HF, and I think I heard one QSO out of all the bands, so it's not a great day here. We've got light snow falling down, and as far as what excites me about ham radio right now are the new voices when I do get to hear them. Our local club here in Peterborough is seeing lots of new people taking their tests and getting signed up, so I'd have to say that's what excites me. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, so glad to hear that, Lee. That's fantastic, and yeah, I'd love to hear that we're attracting new people to the hobby, and hopefully you've got a great group there in Peterborough that helps bring people in and supports them. So that's fantastic. And yeah, you must maybe suffering from high noise or something there today. The bands are pretty lit up right now. I'm just listening and looking at FT8 on 10 meters, and it's pretty active. But yeah, so good day to be on the bands, at least on the higher bands. I haven't actually checked out 20 meters at all, but 15 and 10 are definitely open. Thanks again, and join us again. We're here every week. Any other stations? Anybody? Anywhere? We've got another 9 minutes. Let's fill up the airtime here.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Mike, John in Niagara.
Okay, I got 2 call signs there. I got a Whiskey Mike, John in Niagara. Just stand by 1 second, John. I believe there's a UK station again.
Yeah, Mike 1 Alpha Juliet Uniform. That's M1AJU.
Okay, I got Shane, Mike 1 Alpha Juliet Uniform, and the other station again, the Canadian station.
John, Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Mike in Niagara, VA3WM.
Okay, so my list is Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Mike. John, I got you in there in Niagara, and Mike 1 Alpha Juliet Uniform. We'll start with you, John, because you were the first one. Go ahead, and thanks for joining the net. And what excites you about ham radio these days? Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is John, VA3WM in Niagara, where there's snow falling here. It's unbelievable. But I guess it had to come sometime, and today is the day. So what's exciting in ham radio these days? Incredibly affordable handy-talkies that are actually of a decent quality. I'm using a Baofeng DM32 UV. It was less than $100 to my door. I think it was shipped direct from China, but it works. And it does DMR as well. So DMR and analog dual band, and I mean, it's got enough frequency capacity to do FRS, GMRS, marine, I think I timed out there, so that's one of the things. I haven't figured out how to make the timeout timer work reliably on this Baofeng, but I'll get it. So thanks for hosting the net, and a very good day to everyone. 7-3, VA3WM.
Hey, thanks, John, and thanks for pointing that out. And you are absolutely right. It is almost insane how good of quality we're getting from these handhelds these days, and that's just in build quality. I've got a Baofeng DM1701 here that I've got GD77 installed on, and again, I haven't really so much got into the DMR side of things as much as I should yet, but the build quality on this thing is incredible, and the audio quality as well. 1 second. Okay, we'll try it again. Yeah, the build quality is fantastic, and audio quality is fantastic as well. So yeah, it's crazy. Thanks for sharing that with us. And I'll go down the log to Mike 1 Alpha Juliet Uniform. Thank you, Shane, for joining the net, and tell us what excites you about ham radio these days. Go ahead.
Good evening all there. Yeah, well, I went QRT about 18 years ago, off air, 18 years ago, and a friend of mine got me back into hobby late last year, and my gosh, has it changed quite a lot. More digital modes, DMR, Fusion, D-Star. Of course, a lot of those have been out for years and years anyway, but actually delved into DMR last year, and now I'm going to delve into Fusion as well as. But yes, as John said, the hobby is quite cheap now if you want to go the cheap route with the Ainton stuff or the Quajang and Baofeng, whatever. It's amazing, and the quality is really good as well. You know, watching videos, and they put them on the older meters there, and there's no harmonics. You know, it's absolutely spot on, incredible for such a cheap radio, and you can't go wrong, can you really? But unfortunately, I'm an ICOM man myself. I don't live far from the actual ICOM UK. It's about half an hour drive for me, so it's just up the road for me, so I'm lucky there. But I've got a couple of ICOM 7000s in my shack. Well, one in my car and one in my shack there. Lovely, lovely old radio, and still going strong. And, you know, I think nowadays, the things last longer. You know, I think they're much better built as such. The end all about being surface mount, with my eyesight, you can't repair them anymore. So, but there we go. But yeah, but enjoying the hobby immensely, and especially the digital side of things, when HF bands go down, so flares and whatnot. So it's nice to have those other modes under your belt and still communicate around the world, as we are now. Many thanks.
Very good, John. Thank you so much for joining the net. And yeah, welcome back to the hobby. And just looking at your QRZ page here, and quite a nice page. And looks like you've gone in headfirst back into the hobby, so that's fantastic. And just a comment on your comment about the Anytone high quality radios, and I think you've got the UV878. Those are great, absolutely beautiful radios, or at least you have one. Oh yes, this is new since you went QRT in 2007. But I think your comment about spectral purity, yeah, they're getting much better. I know there's some variations in some of the radios still, but they're trending to be much better. So that's a good sign, and accessibility is a super thing. All right, thanks again for joining us. Mike 1 Alpha Juliet Uniform. We'll open it up. I've still got 3 minutes left, so let's see if there's maybe one or two that want to check in. Go ahead.
Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Juliet, over.
Okay, I'm going to take you as my last station. The Mike 7 station again?
Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Juliet, over.
Okay, I got Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Juliet. Just 1 second here.
Hi everybody. I just thought I'd catch up with that. Interesting about the Baofeng. I'm actually speaking on the RV 5H Mini. Cost me about 16 British pounds. And it's one of the best little handheld radios I've ever used. In fact, I use it probably more than anything else now, over.
Oh, thanks, John. Sorry, which one is that? Is that the new UV5R, the mini one?
Yes, that's the one that cost me £16. I'm absolutely, totally impressed. I mean, I've spoken to people in Australia on it, obviously through the repeater and the Echolink system, and obviously Canada. Even spoke to one guy who was on a cruise off of Norway via the repeater. So yeah, it's a great little thing, and I've just got a stubby diamond antenna on it. Over.
Oh, excellent! It sounds great. It sounds great. Yeah, I've seen the reviews for it, but I haven't obtained one. But it's great to hear one on the air, and it sounds fantastic there, John. And again, that's one of the improvements as well. Is the audio quality is getting to be very good on these. And 16 pounds is incredible. Hard to believe. Think back 20 years ago, what we were paying for handheld radios, and the quality and the price of them. All right, thank you for checking in, John, and you'll be my last check-in for the TransCanada today, TransCanada Net today. So Mike 7 Foxtrot Kilo Juliet 73 to you, my friend, and thanks for checking in. And at this point, I will close down the net. So this is Victor Echo 5 Uniform Oscar, your net control station. Dave in Saskatoon. And thanks to everybody for joining us. And we'll be here next week at 1300 Eastern Time here in Canada. And hope to have everybody from around the world. We had, I want to say, 47 people check in here. And that's a great participation. 73, everybody.